Shout out to Marco Pedrana, AMG, Alfredo Jr., Dan Real, Kid Mantis, Christopher Gray, Mada Alcusa, I Am Leon, and Touch My Dilly. Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what you guys should do if you cannot score 47s in your GP events. If you're not a player at a level to get a 47 score, I'll be sharing what you need to be doing now to give yourself the best possibly results that you can possibly get. All right, so stick around for the full video so you don't miss out on anything. All right, remember to subscribe, turn on your post notification. Also remember to smash that like button. Let's jump straight into it. All right, so with all the new changes that has made with GP groupings, where players are now grouped by flag, it's a big disadvantage to players that are not able to put up a perfect score in the game. It is an advantage to players who can put up a perfect score in the game, but if you cannot put up a perfect score, you're at a huge disadvantage at the moment. So what I have figured out, or what I've been trying, is strategies that I've been trying is for players that cannot score perfect, where you will lose points and stuff in your races. And the best strategy that I found out that works for that, it's not really a strategy in a sense, because like majority of the strategy has been thrown out the window except for the 47 times 1 strategy. So what you need to do is, if you have been in contender, if you have been in Champions Division and you're not yet at least 1 level to max, you want to move out of Champions Division. You want to drop down to Contenders Division. If you still cannot perform well in Contenders Division, you want to drop down to Challengers Division. So what it basically is, it's basically forcing players to be playing at the game at their division that they should be playing the game at. Instead of using good strategies that I always share, sandbagging and stuff like that, to get yourself into an easier group with weaker levels. Now the game is basically forcing you to go into those lower leagues, populate those lower leagues with your level, and as long as you have the right amount of level for the right amount of league, you should perform at least in the top 10 each week. All right. Now, if you're still in Champions, let's say you can score in the 40s. You can stick around in Champions. However, the 40s are not going to give you any wins. But what you can do with that is to make sure you put up your perfect score, the best score you can possibly put up in each races. All right. So if you're doing like a if we're going for like the Australian GP here, you're doing 4 race, 8 and then 8. You want to put up your best score in qualifying, and hopefully your best score get it through. If your best score does not get you through on Wednesday, you can go again on Thursday and put up your best score. So if 40 is your highest average, that's the best score you can put up per race. Put up your 40 average per race for each race. Understand? If that doesn't qualify you in that group, then Thursday you go again and put up your 40 again, and there's a chance you will get qualified either one of those days, as you have 3 qualifying days: Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. All right, you will get qualified on either one of those days. All right, so what you want to do is make sure you put up your highest score that you can put up, so your average is high. Right, as long as you have a high average, if you tie in the finals with anybody, most of the time the person with the highest average will be on top. All right, so you're probably not going to be getting any wins, but at least you can try for top 10. And if you get lucky, you might still get a win. Depends on how the luck is of the GP, because it's all about luck when you really think about it. It doesn't matter the strategies that you use. I mean, 47 times 1 is still about luck, because you have to be lucky to get the 47s in every races. So it's still about luck. You might get a match that out levels you a super bot and that messes up your score. It's still about luck. All right, so every day, every event, it's still about luck. It doesn't really matter the strategy. So make sure you just put up your best score. So if your average is, let's say if your average is 40 and above, I would say stay in Champions. If your average is 30 to 40, are 30 to 39, I would say drop down to contenders. If your level is 20 to 29, I would say drop down to challengers. And if your level is below 20, I would say use the juniors GP. All right, so that's the best way now you can use to get yourself the best results in your events. All right, unless you want to not make it to the final round in Champions GP by scoring 20 points, which will definitely not get you through in any of the qualifying days. All right, so the best strategy for you to do right now is to switch on that division. If you don't know how to switch division, when you come to enter the event here, where you tap on that screen and it says enter the event, you'll see 3 tabs at the top or 4 tabs at the top. All you got to do is swipe left or swipe right, and the tab will switch to the division. All right, the game will automatically put you into the division that you're in the league at. So if you're in the Champions League, it's going to automatically put you in the Champions division. But you can switch out of the Champions division before you press that enter to pay your money to go into the event. Before, where you see the money tab come up right here is where the money tab would come up. Before you press that enter, you can swipe left or swipe right, and it will change. The division will change from juniors, challengers, contenders, and champions. All right, so make sure you just switch down and get out of the tough groups and get down into a more comfortable environment at your level that you are in the game. So that's going to be the strategy that I want to share until Hutch decides to change some things. As they say, the grouping by flags is a trial, so hopefully they will come to a conclusion on their trial soon, and then we'll see either they're going to keep it that way or they're going to change it to something else. We're also waiting to see if they're going to make any changes to tiebreaker, as the 47 times 1 strategy is definitely the strongest strategy, but it's not for all players, and I am more for something that all players have a fair chance of doing their best to get a good result. All right, so if you cannot do the 47 strategy, you cannot score perfect in the event, then that's what you need to do. Put up your best score. If you're within 40 and up, stick with champions. Below, just try to drop down to the other divisions where you can do a little bit better. All right, so that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully this information helped you guys. Hopefully you get some better results in your events. And yeah, leave code word race down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos, for all your support. And that's going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.